we can think of the fertilized egg as a planet. Instead of the north and south hemispheres, the egg is divided into animal and vegetal hemispheres. The word animal in this context is equivalent to dorsal, and vegetal is equivalent to ventral. The animal pole is at the most dorsal point of the egg, and the vegetal pole is at the most ventral point. The cytoplasm in the egg is not uniformly distributed. The cytoplasm toward the vegetal pole is denser because it's filled with nutrients. These nutrients will eventually become the embryo's food source, the yolk. The embryo undergoes a series of mitotic cell divisions. This sequence of cell divisions is called cleavage. Cleavage takes place with little cell growth, so that the 2, 4, 8, 16, and even 32 cell embryo is around the same size as the single-celled egg. The nutrient-rich cells near the vegetal pole divide more slowly and are therefore larger than the less dense cells in the animal hemisphere. As cleavage proceeds, the dividing ball of cells gradually forms a cavity in its center. The embryo is called the blastula at this stage. If we cut the embryo in half at this stage, we can see the cavity in the center of the developing mass of cells. The cavity is called the blastocele. We can also see that the cells in the animal hemisphere are smaller than those in the vegetal hemisphere. Some of the vegetal cells also start to process nutrients to make yolk, which will be used as the embryo develops. How does the ball of cells start to change to a more complex structure? Think of pushing in on a hollow rubber ball with your thumbs. This type of inward movement is called invagination. This is essentially what happens during gastrulation, the process by which cells of the blastula invaginate to form the next stage of embryonic development, the gastrula. The gastrulation process creates what will eventually be the animal's intestinal tract. Invagination is an example of the movement of a sheet of cells during development to drive morphogenesis. By the time gastrulation is complete, the 3 primary cell types or germ layers are in place. These layers are called the ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. Ectoderm produces the outer layer of skin and the nervous tissues. Mesoderm produces muscle, heart, and kidney. And endoderm produces digestive organs. These layers will eventually give rise to the adult organs in a process called organogenesis.